Hi, I'm going to show you how to do natural cloth diapering with homemade diapers. I have 3 different sizes of diapers here. I have a small, medium, and large. The small would typically be about 8 to 14 pounds, maybe a size 1 diaper. The small here is made just like all of the other diapers. What we did was we took elastic and we put in the back and in the legs, the sides right here, on both sides. And then for the insert here, the padding, it's just multiple layers of flannel that we cut out and we sewed into the middle as a soaker. So here's the small diaper and the medium. Medium's a little bit larger. It's probably 14-15 pounds to maybe 25 pounds, would be my guess. And then the large is probably maybe 25-26 pounds and up. This fits probably a toddler. But to hold these diapers together, we use something called a snappy. This has claws on both sides and then on the bottom here, and it helps to fasten it together. And to cover the diapers, we have many different styles, different styles of covers depending on what you prefer for your child. Here's one cover that was, again, homemade. This one uses a snaps to close. It's a pocket diaper, so that means you could put something like this inside of it. This is a soaker pad. It's, something like a fuzzy bun soaker. But you could use this and put it inside of here. There's little flaps, and that could be used as a diaper if you like that style. Or else you could just put this, inside of here, and then it just has different sizes. So actually, as your baby grows, you start out in the middle here, and you can go out. So this would actually last at least through the medium diaper, if not maybe the large, depending on how large your child actually is. I like these because they grow with the baby. This is a similar one. It's just a lot larger. This is more of a large size. This is a flip cover. It's the name brand of it. And this is actually a cover that could be used from small through large. It has so many different snaps. I've used this from the beginning until now, which is a large diaper. We have this one. This is called a diaper cover. And this is obviously very large, but this just uses a Velcro closure. What do you call it? Uses Velcro, and then you just put it over them. It's got this. Let me see here. It's made of vinyl. It's 100% vinyl here inside. So it just uses vinyl as a waterproofing agent. Let's see. I also have, these are called all-in-one diapers, and they're fuzzy buns. We use these on occasion, and this is a fuzzy bun insert, and you just put the insert inside of here, and then that serves as your padding and your cover. And then again, it has the snaps, and you can use this from the time the baby's born until they're out of diapers, basically, for the most part, depending on the size of your child. one more cover. I think this is just a similar one. It's a newborn cover. It's got the little pocket to put in a pad or something, and Velcro. This is the most common standard diaper cover. It just looks like that. Finally, we have the plastic pants. When you're potty training your child, this is very helpful, just so that they can get used to the idea of wearing underpants. Okay, so this is just the plastic pants. That's an option too. Oh, and finally we have a flat fold. This is also called a pre-fold. It's sewn down the middle here, and it has a little bit more padding in the middle for absorbency. But we also use these in the beginning. We use these as diapers themselves, or as your child gets older, we actually use these as extra padding, so that we just put them inside of the large diaper, and it just serves as a little extra padding, so that they work that way too. Okay, now I'm going to show you how to actually change or put a diaper on a baby, or in this case I'm using a doll as an example. So I wanted to show you that you can also use cloth wipes. A friend of ours owns a business, and she actually made these, a cloth diapering business, but you could easily make them yourself just by buying some flannel, and if you have an ability to sew, you would just use a serger and serge around the edges so that it doesn't fray. And we bought about at least 2 dozen of these, 24, and then we just basically make our own solution, and that's just a little. I keep it in a Gatorade bottle just because that's what I had on hand, but I just put water, fill it up with water, and then I put just a little bit, maybe a dab of baby oil. I use Burt's Bees baby oil, or you could use any kind that you like, but and I also put just a little bit of Burt's Bees baby wash in it, and it just helps if you like to have a scent on your wipes. Of course, if your baby's very sensitive, you could just use water, but that's what we do. And I wanted to also show you the various products that we use. Any kind of baby powder would work, but we have organic baby powder here, and I use Bordeaux's butt paste. We also use Method diaper cream. California Baby's very good. Any kind of diaper cream that you like. And in the beginning, when I didn't want to use any of these products, I simply use lanolin, which also could work to help prevent diaper rash. So now I'll show you how to actually put the diaper on. So you take the diaper, you put the baby down on a changing pad. I should mention, obviously, I just have a portable changing pad that I take with me when I go places. That way the baby's protected from gross stuff. But so I take the diaper here and pull it up like this. Take the flaps. This is the part where the Velcro or the elastic in the back is necessary, because it helps to pull the tabs over and around the baby. And then so you just pull it together like this and gather it, and then this is a snappy, and you just hook it there, and hook it there, and then there. So it holds the diaper together like this. And then, so you take the cover, you pull it up. This diaper looks huge on this one. And then for a tiny baby, a small baby, you just do it on the closest snaps in. So, and as they grow, you can move out with this particular cover. So you just snap it, and that's it. Make sure that it's, on a real baby, you would make sure that it's securely positioned around the legs, obviously. And that's the snap one. You could also, I'll demonstrate the Velcro cover. Obviously the baby's a little too small on this one to keep it on, but on this one, it's just a similar concept here. You just pull it up and then fasten the Velcro. It's very simple. And check the legs. So that's it. So now I'm going to show you how to do a pre-fold diaper, flat fold pre-fold. So on a newborn or a small baby, possibly even a medium-sized baby if they're not too big, you take this and you fold it, the bottom you fold it up, and then you fold it like this, fold it in so that it looks like this. You pull it up, and these are like tabs. Pull them in like this. And then you use your snappy here, or pins. I just prefer a snappy. And you do this in the thing here. And that's how you do a pre-fold. So basically, as the baby grows, this folding, the way that you fold this will change. So when you have a really tiny baby, you're going to fold it up farther, higher here, and fold it, and then it'll work like that. But as the baby grows, or the child grows, we found that folding it farther down helped to create more of a tab up here. So we would actually fold it quite a bit farther down, like this, and then it would create more of a tab. I believe, pull it up, and create more of a tab, and we would be able to have a bit more space. So there you go.